Hi viewers, welcome back to Appreciating Bharatanatyam Season 2 Episode 3. We are on the theme of exploring Varnam. So, in the previous episode, I explained the first two lines of the Padavarnam Mohamaginen, that is in Kharaharapriya Varnam. So, we are continuing in the same thread in this episode also. So, if you watch the first two, lines, you will notice that after every line is being used. So, if you see, it will be this is called thattumettu. And the footwork that I did is fade, fade, the first line alone, we have a convention of doing it twice. When we repeat it the second time, we do it as this is fully takadini. So, and it finishes as and only the opening line we generally do it twice. After that, this thattumettu is always done once. After the abhinaya is done, the thattumettu is done, and with that, we move to the. It is like a sandwich, if I must say. There is footwork, there is expression, there is footwork, there is expression. So the expression is concluded. So that is denoted with thattumettu. And then comes the next footwork segment. The footwork segment, as I explained, is concluded with the arudi. So it is such a beautiful systematic format. The abhinaya is over, you have the thattumettu to tell you that. The jati is over, you have the arudi to tell you that. The jati is starting, you have the starting cue chollukatte to tell you that. It's the most structured and beautiful format one can ever come across. You must have noticed when I was saying Mohamaginen, when I was performing, I just go beyond the line. It says the girl just says she's in love, but beyond that there is a little more elaboration. Okay, so I'm dressed nicely. I'm just trying to look out if the Lord is coming. So these little elaborations that go beyond are called Sanchari, where a narrative is built up. And some more details are being told to the viewer. Sancharis can be very small, they can also be very big, very elaborate, where entire stories can be narrated. But we'll take it up at some other point. Here it's just relevant to know that anything related to the theme, but a little beyond, can also be explained. So those are the first two lines. Now we go to the third line. And what is the third line? Yogamigum ponnambalam tannil natamadum. So here if you see, the feelings of the Nayika have been explained over two lines, and now the poet makes a slight switch and talks about the Nayika, the hero. So here he says, Lord Nataraja, who is the Nayaka of this lady, he dances in Ponnambalam. So that is what is explained in the third line. And then in the fourth line, again it comes back to the Nayika where she says, I just hope that, my Lord comes. I'm just, waiting for his company. Vagan enne maruva varuvano. Now comes the interesting part. Cholladi. Till this point, the poet has not told us about the friend. There is another popular Varnam, in fact more popular than this by the same composer, with Swami Varacholladi. There if you see, Swami Varacholladi Sakhiye. So the opening line itself, you are told that there is a friend character. So then you start off by looking at the friend and saying, please ask my Lord to come. But here in the first three lines, there is no reference to the Sakhi. The character Sakhi is introduced to us in the fourth line. So while emoting, students can actually look at the audience and do the first three lines. And in the fourth line, when the character of Sakhi is introduced, you can look this side and say, oh my dear Sakhi, will my Lord come? And again, to elaborate beyond the line, the Nayika tries to, decorate the house. She puts flowers, she puts toranam on the, on the door frame, and then she puts kolam, she puts a lamp. She tries to make the house look very beautiful, and then she asks her friend, "I hope my Lord comes." I mean, I have done so much anticipating his arrival. After this, again it is interspersed with jatis, and then we come to the first swaram that we are going to hear, and that swaram is followed by the Sahithyam. So, what is it? She says in the Sahithyam, when my Lord was with me, the moon looked so beautiful, but now that I am alone, I feel that the moon is so hot, I am not even able to look at the moon. So, please don't make me suffer like this. Just go and bring my Lord to me. What I would like you to understand as you're watching this piece is varnams are part of our heritage. They are heritage pieces, pieces which were created, even this composer created it very long back. These varnams were created in my childhood days or even around that time. And the context is also set in a still earlier time. So we will have to just look at these pieces like the way we would see a period movie. So I would just like you to look at a varnam as something that belongs to an older time, which is part of our culture, our heritage. So we respect it in that context, and we look at a varnam as a very beautiful combination of nritta and abhinaya with a very fine balance between these two elements that are not even related to each other. There is nritta, there is abhinaya. But very beautifully, the varnam brings these two together without any kind of an overlap and presents something to us which is very beautiful to see. So that was some more information that I was sharing in this episode. You were watching Appreciating Bharatanatyam, season 2, episode 3. Now we will be showing you the third and the fourth line and the swaram followed by the swara sahityam. Please do watch. ಡಿಂಗು ತಕ್ಕ ತಡಿಂಗು தத்தரிகிடும் தக்கதிக்கும் கொத்தக தரிகிடும் யோக மீகும் பொன்னம்பலம் தன்னில் நாட்டமாடும் பாகல் மருவ வருவானோ சொல்லடி வாகல் மருவ வருவானோ சொல்லடி வாகல் மருவ வருவானோ சொல்லடி. சொல்லடி வாகல்யனை வருவ வருவானோ சொல்லடி வாகல்யனை வருவ வருவானோ சொல்லடி. சாசானித பம பதனித பக மகரித மக மபம நிதப தனிதனி சானித பம பதனித பக மகரித மக மபம நிதப தனிதனி சானித பம பதனித பக மகரி மக மபம நிதப தனிதனி சானித பம பதனித பக மகரி மக மபம நிதப தனித பம பதனி சரி கரி சரி ரிசா நிதனி சரி தனி சரி தனி ரிக மபதனி சரி மோ பிரமாகினே இந்த வேளையில் மோகமாகினே இந்த வேளையில் கூடியிருந்த நாளில் குளிர்ந்த சந்திரன் மோடி செய்யவே அனல் வீசுதே. கூடியிருந்த நாளில் குளிர்ந்த சந்திரன் மோடி செய்யவே அனல் வீசுதே. கூடியிருந்த
பயமா இது ரகசியமா